They Boros Charm. In turn, we can take some towns. I don't know. It's just what I do.
Alright, so we are going to go through the deck as quickly as I can so that it doesn't take as much time up. I'm going to try and put timestamps and stuff like that for the YouTube video, but this is the Esper Control deck that I have been running since like the last day or two. It's what I'm at plat with right now and what the upcoming match will be about. So first things first, 3 Wizard class. I kind of want to up this to 4, but 3 has been working really well. It gives us no maximum hand size, which will come into play later. And we also get to draw cards off of it. And rarely, but we have the option to tap the 5, and then we start beefing up our creatures and everything because we are running creatures in this deck. 2 Syncopate is really good for a lot of cards nowadays that have in the standard format that can be recurred from the graveyard or anything like that. So it's really good to just be able to exile those things. Or things that can be cast from the graveyard. Fateful Absence. I prefer this over the Obscura Charm at the moment because I can destroy either the creature or the Planeswalker. And sure, they get a clue, but there's no caveat of 3 converted mana cost or less. So that's why I'm preferring Fateful Absence. Make Disappear is a pseudo mana leak, which costs 1 less for them to pay. But it's a really good counter spell for early games. So it was at a 4 of, but I've cut it down to 2, and that seems to be very much more efficient for the way the deck plays. Vanishing Verse is still by far the best removal in the game for standard currently, even though we are hitting a multicolor meta. It's still very, very viable. So we're running 2 of those. Because it's a multicolor meta now, that's why we're running 2 instead of maybe 3 or 4. 2 Meathook Massacre, still just one of the best board wipes in the game as well, plus you get your life back from it. Void Rend is a 4 of in the deck. Occasionally you'll see me take out 1 when I'm sideboarding, which is fine, because you average about 2 per match, but you want to have the 4 for consistency and drawing into it. Even the Score is the new Sphinx Revelation without the draw ability. I think the top aspect of the card where it costs 3 blue less will only come in effect for like EDH. That's really probably the only place it will. In standard, you're not going to be, there's not people drawing unless they play this card and then you have it in hand and then you can make use of that. Otherwise, you're just playing the 3 blue and that's fine. And you'll see in the match that I draw 5 off of it. There was that one time where I think I drew 7 and just refilled my hand. And then with Wizard class, you have no maximum hand size, so you have no fear of having to discard, which is really good. So running 2 of, and when I sideboard, I usually take out 1. So we want the 2 so we can draw into it. Wandering Emperor, best Planeswalker removal in the format. That's all I got to say. We know. It's a 4 of. Obscura Interceptor. This card is MVP. I love this. This is perfect for tempo play. It's flash. Lifelink, it gets bigger when it connives, and then when you have Wizard class, if you're drawing cards, it can get bigger with a +1/+1 counter. It just does so much, and it's backbreaking. MVP, MVP definitely. 3 Doomskar, you need your regular board wipes. Wiretapping, now this is a 1 of, and I'm testing it, and I am loving it so far. The Hideaway doesn't ever come into effect, and that's fine, but it's an enchantment that we can constantly, it's like a Howling Mind for ourself, or a Dictative Crucifix for ourself. We get to draw an extra card at the beginning of our upkeep, which is great for when we have Wizard class at 5 and we get counters and we're drawing extra cards and building up our Obscura Interceptor so we can have more lifelink into it. And if not, then we're just drawing extra cards, which is fine. Drawing 2 cards in a control deck after you play it for free is just really good. Or drawing an extra card is just really good. 2 Farewell. There is a lot of enchantments. There are a lot of graveyard recursion, and there are a lot of artifacts in the format, so I'd rather prefer to just exile them all and get rid of them and not have to worry about them again. Sanctuary Warden is a very, very good card and playable in a control in a control deck, and it is an amazing finisher. The best thing about Sanctuary Warden is it comes in with 2 shield counters, right? If you have, I usually don't remove the shield counters at all. It's very rarely if I do. But if you do remove a shield counter when it attacks or when it enters the battlefield, you create a 1/1 green-white citizen creature token and you draw a card. But if you plus the Wandering Emperor and put a +1/+1 counter on Sanctuary Warden, it says to remove a counter from a creature. So even if we have the counter on the Interceptor from Connive or from Wizard class, we could remove it from there. But we don't have to remove the shield counter. We can remove +1/+1 counters. So a +1/+1 counter from the Wandering Emperor onto a Sanctuary Warden still keeps the 2 shield counters on it. And yes, there's plenty of exile in the game, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. If they're going to exile that rather than my Interceptor or my Wandering Emperor, that's fine. Do it. Also, we're playing 1 Hullbreaker Horror as a finisher as well. But these do work. These Interceptors just finish games. And then our mana base, we got 1 Hall of Storm Giants, we have 1 Hive. We are running 2 of the Skybridge Towers so we can have some draw late game when you don't have anything else. We're running 3 of the Esper Tower. I was running 4, but I added these 2 in so I can get some extra draw. But I mean, you could fix that how you want. Field of Ruin is very viable in the format, so make sure you're running 2 of those. Sideboard, 3 Test of Talents. It's you have to in a control deck. Reidane, we're running 2 of. I put these in, but I never see them. So I know it's good. That's why they're there. I just haven't seen them in a game. Skyclave Apparition, and also a major role in removing any 4 or less permanents from the board. Spears, just great for control matchups. Nimble Larcenist has been a great addition to this deck. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand and you choose an artifact, an instant, or a sorcery, and you exile it. So especially up against a mirror match control deck, then it's great to be able to peek into their hand and see what they are. For a 3-drop, and it's a 2/1 flyer, I mean, it's really good. So I might actually drop one of these because I normally put in 3, as you'll see in the match. So I might drop one of these. And then we're playing 2 Marsh of the Otherworldly. Let me scroll down. There we go. So we just need to have the 2 for some removal and everything. So, but yeah, and we are running 24 lands. And to be honest, there's only a couple times where I felt like I got mana screwed and didn't get the mana I needed. Otherwise, it's been working out really well. Our curve is pretty low for the first like half of the game, and then we have plenty of 4-drops to tempo us into getting more cards. We have plenty of draw in here. When you're drawing 2 cards with Wizard class, you usually draw into a land and everything. So it's got a lot of draw power into it. I know there's Memory Deluge and another Foretell draw, Behold the Multiverse. And right now I'm just testing out even score, and I've really been liking it, and it's been proving it's very good. So yeah, so here's the deck, and we'll get to the games and hope you enjoy them. Thanks for coming by. Peace.
Yep, we'll go first. Getting a good mana cards in the beginning of the game in our upkeep. First, we're getting great hands. Getting great hands, yeah. We gotta make disappear mana up. I think the mana fixing we did is really putting draw for you. Is really giving us the double white we need when we need it, so it's good.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. See you later.
Alligator.
May your blade strike true.
bounce this? No, I'm not worried about 2 damage right now. That'd be a waste of Soaring save. Otawara. Otawara water. Ooh, bang bang. Shut up. I don't have anything else, so I'm just gonna drop those. Oh, a Syncopate would have been so good. Oh, we don't have Syncopate. Or no, Syncopate, they'd be able to pay. Boop, boop. Sure. So it seems like they're playing Bant Control. Which I am not against. I love Bant. They're playing Tamiyo, I'm so happy.
Go. Share the story of Phyrexia.
I
with
love
your
this new
people.
Tamiyo.
Reforge your mind.
And they're
Now
using her
you've done it.
correctly.
Hat's coming off.
Bravo to you. Some kind of jazz. Nicely done.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Like, it's difficult to choose because it's more like, what am I not gonna care that I don't see the rest of the week? So that's why I just do that. We need to get rid of Tamiyo though, that's for sure. Yeah,
No
get a
matter.
clue, boo.
Phyrexia's victory is near.
Keep watch for intruders.
I think we're just gonna farewell. Because that'll get rid of the creatures and the 2 clues. And that would force them to do -1 on the 1 other. Exile creatures, artifacts, and graveyards.
Let your blade do the talking.
It's fine. So this is definitely going to have all of our counter spells from the sideboard coming in. Let's see. Sure.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Well, we can't activate Hall of Storm Giants, that's for sure, because I gotta feel the runes, so that'd just be a waste of a turn. So, what we're going to do... Wandering Emperor. Sure. Did they draw 2 other cards this turn? No, they didn't, because they're dead.
Hope you're ready to lose. May your
not worried about
blade strike true. Strike fast and strike hard.
probably won't block since everything's going at. Yeah.
I guess that's that.
So I might lose game 1, but I think I'd be good for game 2 and 3.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it. Remember your training.
I haven't seen any removal. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had to use it for walkers, but no Vanishing Verse, no Void End or Void Rend. We can block it. That's fine.
Let your blade do the talking.
So we could possibly draw 8 off this, even the score. Well, they're tapped out right now. So let's add a blue. We'll get... Kind of doesn't matter. Get another blue source. Replace it. I mean... I think we just draw 4. One, two, three, 4. And we draw 5. That'll put us to 7. Don't have to discard. Just refill our hand, and then we still have Interceptor. Was it 6 or 5? 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. We'll just hold off for. Not worried about that. Could Vanishing Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, but Interceptor's just gonna be so good. And that's fine.
Guards, to me!
So you send the 4/4 at Wandering Emperor. And then I board wipe. I'm still at 9 life. I can do with that.
Our swords will cross again.
I guess the question is, do I go ahead and Vanishing Verse? So you draw 1 card. Do I Vanishing Verse the Wandering now? Or do I just put my own Wandering Emperor out? Okay, well I got that out of the way, so that's fine. Now they're down to 2 cards and we have 4.
Years of training.
And we still have
For
mana
this?
open for Interceptor. Oh yeah. Good trade-off. I'm down with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Are you counting that right? Yeah, okay. What I love about this Interceptor is how it doesn't say that it's exiling it underneath or with Interceptor until it leaves the battlefield. Like it's just put back in their hand like a remand. Just hard cast it. Yep, down for the trade. You know, I think we're coming back on this. I think we're good. So put that back into their hand. Oh, I don't need Meathook.
You're ready to lose. My judgment is final.
So they're top decking, and we can still. Yeah.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Oh, my Lanta. Their top deck is real. Ugh. Oh, I should have done that.
I learned much during my travels.
Um,
You are not much of a roadblock.
block that. Doesn't have trample. Cycle. Oh, we're off by one. Would have been so good. Yep.
Strike fast and strike hard. Anyone who harms my
Let's
people
go!
must contend with
Let's
me.
go! Pew, 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 pew! Alright, so we're gonna put Spears in. Test of Talents. Larcenists are definitely coming in. I want to put God of the Worthy in. Just like we never have seen it. Because that'd be really good for... Yeah, we're going to put these in. Because that's really good for the Wandering Emperor for them. And Memory Deluge. Farewell. I think we can drop to 1. Oh, that's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. I almost just want to... Like, I have to take out 10 cards. This is really difficult. Because we need all the counter magic in here. We need the Vanishing Verses. We need the Meathook Massacre so we can get rid of those tokens. Wizard class? Against a mirror match control, like, you're just kind of keeping a grip of cards in your hand, so it's difficult. But, I mean, if we take out Wizard class and Wiretapping, that would make their charms only usable for drawing cards, and we can counter those. I think we just got to, yeah. We take out that. Take out that. Take out 1 Emperor. Void Rend. 1 Meathook, 1 Void Rend, 1 Doomskar. I know, 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Go to 3 Larcenists then, and 1 Disappear. Let's shoot with that. That was a good match. I love that match. Like, a lot of people don't either like to watch Control, they don't like to play Control, they don't like to play against Control. I love Control. And I had a friend of mine just kind of beat the sentence to me on how to play Control. This is great. And so I really love Control. And I love playing against another Control deck. It's like playing chess. I think that's why I like it so much. I love playing chess, and a Control match against a Control match, oh, it's so fun. And that match right there is just really good. So we got mana up for Syncopate and Test of Talents. If they Boros Charm in turn, we can Test of Talents. I don't know. It's just what I do. What is in their hand? Oh, they got 2 Test of Talents as well. So we gotta look out for that. The only downside to this is that Void Rend, the first one, can't be countered.
I hope you're ready.
So it's gonna go through.
Keep watch for intruders.
But
Back to wandering.
the Test of Talents would still surgically extract the remainder of the cards because of the period. Yep. Let's see, where is it? Period. Search, and then you do that. So yeah, it's the only downside to it. This is gonna be a tough matchup. Since they have like 2 Test of Talents in hand. Can't Test of Talents this, homeboy! Oh, I forgot it has Vigilance. Yep. That's fine.
Anyone who harms my people, remember your training.
Sup, foe? Let's get 1 Test of Talents out of the way. Unless he pays it. In which they're tapped out, and that's fine. And then they kill Wanderer. Yep.
I guess that's that.
Oh, Jesus! What the? Oh my God! I am dying. Well, we get rid of a Test of Talent. Their deck is completely counter magic. Yeah, I'll just pass. I was not expecting that. Oh, damn. Sure, that's fine. Non-creature spell? Yeah. What's up, boo? I think because we have more creatures in this deck, and it's not solely based around the tokens, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, I'll block that. Oh, I didn't test the talents. Sick. Yeah, we can remove count from there. Yeah, we have a 1/1 blocker. They still got 3 Test of Talents in hand. Oh, there goes Sanctuary Warden.
Done it. That's
Alright, yep.
run away. You'll be safer. We've got the edge in this. My judgment is final. I'm never done for good.
Yeah, I'll just do 2. Not tripping for that.
Until next time, then.
To the flyer. Ooh, okay. I'm cool with that. Sure. Block with the 2/1. That way you can make the flyer. At the end of their turn, we're going to cycle this land. Okay. Alright. Big brain moment. Next time they play a spell, I can Void Rend the Borrowed Time that has my my flash guy on there, not the the Interceptor, and then I can put that back into their hand. Now, the question is 2, 3, You know what? I'm just gonna pass. Because I could leave up the 7/7 to block the 4/4, and I'm fine with that. Well, not anymore. Let's get the black souls. At this point, I kind of want to just... Yeah, let's just... There's Test of Talents, we'll get that out of the way. There goes all my Void Rends, but at least one Void Rend. Oh!
I've learned much during my travels. Let me. You're done.
Huh! Huh!
Remember your training.
Are they just scooping and giving up, or what? Sure.
Our swords will cross again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. This is during their main. Sure, pay 2 more. Okay. Still paid 2. So now you have 4 mana open instead of 6, so that's good. If they tap out, that's game, which would be awesome. Oh, that's not good. Paid with life, huh? I mean, you have to tap the creature. If you don't, you lose. Are you gonna minus? Don't minus.
This study is a minor setback, but victory is inevitable. Become part of the next chapter.
Anyone who harms my people, may your blade strike true.
So now we're just going to farewell. Actually, we'll just win. Good game. There it was. We still had the farewell too, so I mean. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming out. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.